Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently truced to the two remaining empires, the Mongol Empire and the Byzantine Empire, and that's absolutely fine. We could make progress out over here, we could make progress over this way, and this is what I'm leaning towards doing right now. I kind of want to start cutting into these duchy tier realms out over this way, and I'd like to kind of do these simultaneously. So, a holy war for duchy over here is going to cost some piety. Orthodox rulers may join the war. This guy's Orthodox? Okay, that's awkward. Yeah, these guys are Orthodox. Okay, whatever. We can do duchy conquers, that's fine. There are multiple duchies available here. What's his primary duchy title here? He does hold 2 duchy titles. Okay, so we would need to take Baraba Steppe or Tamil Duchy. So what would we end up looking at here? Baraba Steppe, Tamil Duchy. I really think we end up taking this one. It's really not ideal, but we need to start cutting into this. We would also attack Bayram up here, and we would do a conquered duchy. Hopefully we get all of that territory. That would be ideal. So for now, we're just going to do a triple war here, and we can start pushing in over here. Hi, Borjigan. They don't have their empire title, but apparently they still exist in there. Cool. So we could definitely start making our way through this stuff fairly quickly, right? That's the idea here. Now, we do have 82,000 gold. That's a lot of gold, and I don't like just leaving it there, but I'll be honest, I don't really feel like spending it. It's the whole thing. Speaking of whole things, these are fake. These need to recalculate. We'll let that recalculate and see how real these are. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad for now. So that's absolutely fine for the moment. We're going to start heading in over here as soon as our men-at-arms arrive. Our vassal was taken prisoner. I really don't care about that. That is 100% fine. When our men-at-arms arrive, we're going to head on up there. An adored pet, huh? Sure, we could have a pet wolf. What could go wrong? I'm sure it'll be fine. So we've got about 15 days now until our men-at-arms arrive. We don't need anyone other than our men-at-arms for these battles, of course. That's not going to be a problem. So in we go. We've finally arrived here, and let's get started at taking over these duchies. It should go very, very swiftly. Cool. So we're going to proceed through here. That was 24% war score. We siege here, 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 war over. That's the idea. So far, so good. That one only brought us up to 32, but hopefully that won't be a problem going forward. Now we know that they're going to be sieging some locations down here. That's relatively expected. We siege here, and then we head this direction and head down here. If we need additional, we can do that. We just inherited Hampshire and 18 other titles from the Sultan of England. Okay, well, that's a problem. We definitely don't want to hold all of this. So this kingdom title here is held by this guy. Oh, this is very awkward. We don't hold the kingdom title. This guy does. Okay, that's incredibly awkward for us. We're going to have to go through and hand out every single one of these titles and then transfer them over to him, one at a time. That's very unfortunate. I'm not a huge fan of that. Okay. Well, we'll just grant these out. We're at 22 out of 9. There's not that many of them. We can get this done relatively swiftly, but it's definitely non-ideal. No doubt about that. Okay, let's get these sent on over as soon as we can. Of course, we can see our soldier count dropping as we do this because we're so far over our vassal limit. Yeah, we're down to 71,000 because we're 19 direct vassals above our limit. However, yeah, this is all fine. We can't move these over de jure. Hang on, why can't we move these de jure? They should be de jure part of this guy's territory. He's our vassal. That's confusing to me. All he holds is this county title up in Northumberland. And we can't transfer these into him de jure. That's very strange. I wish we could grant vassals more than one at a time. That would be very nice. Unfortunately, we can't do that. So we're just going to have to grant these all over to him as singleton vassals. And that's very non-ideal. Incredibly non-ideal. But it's something that we can do, I guess. And he is the correct religion, so that's good. We don't have to worry too much about that one. We should check in on West Francia and see if that guy is still the correct religion as long as we're over here. But let's just get these granted out as quickly as we can. I really wish we could batch grant these. I suppose we could have made duchies, but I feel like that would have taken even longer. I don't know. Let's send this guy a gift of 150 gold. That'll smooth things over a little bit. And then he can maybe start making some duchies eventually. But for now, we'll do something along the lines of that. Oh, we've still got one. We still have one. This one here. Okay, there we go. So that looks good. We'll get rid of all of that. Now, let's check in on West Francia. Yeah, this guy's got problems. That is not shocking in the slightest. This guy has a lot of problems. And it's because he's a Shari in France when we just took it over, right? That's the issue there. For now, it's fine. Now that that's all handed out, let's head over this direction. I guess if we're going to be passing through here anyway, yeah, we want to go here. That's correct. Beautiful. That actually finishes this war. That surprises me. But we'll enforce those demands. There we go. And then we're going to head directly over to this capital. We should grant out Tomsk. That should not be under our control. Then we're going to usurp the duchy here. And what kingdom does that de jure belong to? Ob? Okay. We're going to grant it over to Mongolia, I think. Yeah. So we're going to move you on over. We're going to move you on over. And we're going to move you on over. And also you. Cool. We should also grant him the title of the duchy that we just created. There we go. Perfect. Problem solved. We should also consider giving some of this stuff out to, like, this guy instead of Mongolia. Mongolia's pretty big, so we'll definitely consider that. Should we just pop over here? I mean, if we're going to do that, we should pop here first. No, I hate it. I hate it. We're going to hit the capital first, and then we're going to siege this way. Because we want to be over on this side to siege the Duchy of Solaire. That'll be the idea here. Yes, this is the actual war goal. But that's okay. We reduced our stress level. That seems fine. So we're going to siege up here. And this could theoretically end the war, but it doesn't. I'm not shocked about that one. We're going to siege down this way. We're going to grab here, here, here. Then we're going to hit here and get that all wiped up. Then we're going to come down over here and make sure that they don't have ticking war score. We just got a vassal limit bump here. I'm not sure who is under our control at this juncture. That shouldn't be. But there is someone. The Mongolian Empire just broke up. Noted. That is noted. Okay, for now that's fine. This is probably like a rebellion or something. I mean, at this point, some of these rebels, I believe, are technically considered our vassal. No, they're not. Okay, so there's definitely an issue here somewhere. And I don't know where. But that's okay. We are going to need to solve this eventually. Combining these two together would be, like, ideal. So I would end up revoking this guy's title. Yes, that's going to get us more tyranny. Oh, we consider him to be evil, so we can do that without being viewed as a tyrant. Beautiful. That is magnificent. And we're going to grant that over to this guy, who we are going to release just for free. We're going to just release him, and we're going to grant the Sultanate title, along with all of the titles under it, over to him. So he's going to be very happy with us, and there we go. We've got those kingdoms combined together. Cool. So our siege here finishes. We're going to go hit Konda. We're at 42% war score. Is ticking against us yet? No. The answer is no. Okay. So for now, that's reasonably fine. There we go. And we're going to have more of these, like, realm reshufflings as we conquer more and more territory, right? We're going to run into vassal limit issues. There's no doubt about that. I want to siege here. Only 23%? That makes me kind of sad. But we're just going to siege our way southward from here. Definitely a little slow to move around in these mountains, but that's okay. Especially now that winter is ending, things should get a little bit faster. 3, 2, 1, 0. Phenomenal. 65% here. Cool. Actually, I want to go southward. I want to go southward. We did just lose our leader here. We'll put a new one in. And we also lost our marshal. We'll put this guy in. Phenomenal. We are above the domain limit, but once we come of age, that should no longer be a problem. Our regent has, like, 0 stewardship, right? So it should be okay, in theory. Okay, so that's this war over. Phenomenal. We'll enforce those demands. And then we're going to head on in over this direction. Now, this is our territory. Right. Okay, that's a problem. So we're going to need to create this duchy title. And where is that duchy title going to go? I want to put this duchy title under, I think, this guy. So we're going to grant him that emirate and all of the titles under it. Phenomenal. He's now very happy with us. I wonder why that could be. He's going to be happier. We're going to give him more territory over here. It'll be fine. Beautiful. So now they definitely don't have ticking war score. And we can walk down here and give battle. Battle will end this war if we catch all of their forces. I highly doubt they're going to pile in here. They shouldn't. They're trying to run. Not like that's going to do anything. Actually, we could just finish this siege and probably end the war. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll enforce our demands here. I see this inheritance. Let's hop over to that real quick. Okay, this is just a castle holding in here. We can grant that out. No problem. Then, of course, we're going to need to disband our troops. And we'll need to create this duchy, which we're also going to grant over to this fine gentleman here, which we'll go ahead and release him. He's very happy with us now. So we're going to grant this on over, and those vassals go with. Perfect. So now that the Mongolian Empire broke up over here, we can clean this up extraordinarily easily. We have a truce here, but we can definitely attack up here. That can be, yep, a duchy conquer sounds good. Here we don't have a truce. A duchy conquer would be mildly awkward. Hang on. We can just create the Mongol Empire. And now we have de jure claims. There we go. No problem here. We'll declare on all of these for our de jure claims, unless you would become our vassal, but no. So yeah, de jure claims here. That looks great. And we can't attack her because we are truced. But as soon as that truce is up, that'll be absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever there. We can raise up our rally point, say, here. And we can head on in. That'll take 3 months for our troops to get here. I do see this faction. Castilian Catholic populace. The King of West Francia did change over to a Catholic. Okay. Fair enough. He's very angry at us. I'm going to send him a gift. I don't expect this to budge his opinion of us at all. And indeed it does not. We'll ask if he'll convert. I kind of don't expect him to. No, he does not. So we're probably going to have to end up fighting him. That's fine. That's going to be in 2 years. Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. That's completely okay. We'll have this wrapped up pretty quickly. I hope. A snake at court. How rude. 55 days here. Yeah, we should have this wrapped up pretty quickly. I'd like to get this territory fully taken over, but of course, the truce with the former Mongol Empress makes that slightly difficult. We'll continue to conquer these areas out over here. I'm wondering what's going on here. Liberty War, huh? And defending against this guy. Okay, so Kimmik is taking over additional territory there. Mildly awkward, but not the end of the world. So we're going to raise up our men-at-arms forces, and there we go. In we go to their capital. Fingers crossed that we're able to get the... Your silver tongue is indeed shining today. Fingers crossed that we're able to get the captures that we would need to end this war here. We did not, but we can definitely go and stack wipe their army here, and that should actually end this war. Magnificent. So that's over. We're going to enforce those demands, and from here, of course, we need to make our way this direction. It'll take us 3 months to get there. She is under our control right now. This really should go over to Mongolia. Okay. So there we go. That is under Mongol control now. Phenomenal. Unfortunately, it is winter. Moving through the mountains of Mongolia, it's going to be somewhat complicated for us to make our way over here, but we'll get there eventually. Yeah, all these inventory artifacts being destroyed are completely fine. We're not yet betrothed, and we probably do want to be betrothed. This lady would make a great primary wife, actually. She won't really produce much for children, but that's not relevant. We want the stewardship. Cool. So, we are currently 15, and in April we'll come of age. Phenomenal. 54%. Okay, we might get enough from this siege. Maybe. But I kind of doubt it. We're probably going to have to wander up this way and siege here. I mean, we need to go this direction anyway, so that's reasonably fine. We're above our vassal limit again. Okay, I don't know where we're producing these vassals from. I would very much prefer that we weren't. What do we got here? These should all be kingdoms. They might be inheritances, though, with the multi-kings breaking up. That's probably what it is, to be honest. This guy's imprisoned and is Catholic. Done. We'll move him into Castile. There we go. And we'll just release this guy. He's very happy with us now. And this is a duchy rank realm. You should actually get that as well. There we go. We're still above our vassal limit? Okay, that I didn't expect to see. Oh, it's this up here, isn't it? Yeah, the Emirate of Cornwall needs to be moved under this guy. Not grant title, grant vassal. I forgot about the fact that this was controlled by Leon. There we go. So that is absolutely phenomenal. And we'll just make our way over this way. I don't expect this siege to end the war. If it does, I'll be mildly shocked. Mildly. So what do we got? 99%. Okay, that's awkward. That is an awkward amount of war score there. We came of age and became a brilliant strategist, as we would expect. We're also a famous champion, apparently. And we're going to go into the martial tree, and we are going to, I think, go under probably strategist here. We'll go for strategy focus. After all, we need to have our men-at-arms be more effective, right? Wait, what? I don't recall white piecing this guy. Oh, Oh, he was vassalized by somebody. Okay, that's intriguing. That's very intriguing. He actually became our direct vassal. I don't know how that happened exactly. They're at war with each other. Can we force them to end their war? What is this war? Fu's claim on the Sultanate of Mongolia. We're probably not going to be able to end that war, are we? Probably not, is the answer. So we're going to be above our vassal limit here because they're at war with each other. But we would like to get that solved. Yeah, that white piece had to happen because he became our vassal. That's very strange, but okay. There's our de jure war done there. There we go. I don't suppose you'd be willing to become our vassal peacefully. No, you would not. Okay, so we'll have to deal with that. We do have this duchy under us that we're going to pop over to this king. Phenomenal. Now we've got this situation here. We could demand his surrender in this vassal war. I would rather that this guy surrender. We'll try to demand his conversion. He's apostolic, apparently. Okay, that's exciting. So that is reasonably fine for the moment. We are, of course, one direct vassal above our limit because of this guy. So it's not the end of the world. Oh, we need to get rid of our regent. Right. So we need to end entrenched regency. We're going to offer her nothing, and that seems to be fine. Cool. We're no longer sharing power, and we now need to have... We have no available spouse. We're betrothed here. Okay, let's actually get married. There we go. We're going to be on managed domain, putting us at 11 of 11. And of course, we'll need additional secondary spouses. So that'll be fine. We're not really concerned about anything here other than... We don't really want them to be landed necessarily. We're looking for just like decent congenital traits, right? As well as ideally being of age. That would be nice. Wow, these are all very, very young. Okay. Very young indeed. Why are all of these so young? And then there's this random 42-year-old. Okay. That's very exciting. Let's sort by age. So that way we can just skip down to someone who's of age, right? That'll be fine. So pretty will be okay. No problem there. What else do we need? We're not too concerned about any of this. That is hale and pretty, but we do have some issues there as well. I'm just looking for decent congenital traits with people who are of an appropriate age. Hale is fine. I mean, not exactly of an appropriate age, but we'll get there. Cool. Yeah, sure, we'll visit the royal court. We'll not play the puppet master, and sure, we'll gain some court grandeur. We also became obese, so that's awkward. We'll work on losing weight. There we go. Phenomenal. And we do need to get a third wife, so that is important. Robust is fine. Cool. So that'll be great. Next up, of course, I'd like to attack here. She's 37, and she's in fine health. She is wounded at the moment. Okay. What about Tamel? We could definitely not attack them because we have a truce there. We've got Borjigin here, which I wouldn't mind doing a conquered duchy. That said, there's this body of water here, so we'd have to walk around somewhat awkwardly. We could go after Barsuki here, but we have a truce there. How are the Byzantines? Are we truced with the Byzantines? We are. Okay, so it's pretty much Kimmich or bust. No existing claims here. So, Oh, wow. There's basically no claimants either. Well, we're probably going to have to go after them by duchy conquest as well. These are de jure duchies here. So, conquer duchy, what I would be looking for would be the one over here. I guess the two over here. So, like the Bachmann duchy. That'll open up some fronts against, like, well, everybody back over here. Technically, we have fronts open against them already because of this location, though. I would like to get this truce underway. That would be good. So we can declare this, but it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue carving through this region up over here. And we should have that finished up relatively soon. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.